Okay, Britta, here we go with the karma cards and your direct question, what should I do about my son? Now, I don't know what's going on, and I want to tell you my door is always open for that because I understand difficulties in those areas. So I've pulled the cards. We've got the planets. Sorry, this is so informal. The signs and the houses. So there's 3 different ways. There's the spiritual, the mental, and physical. So spiritual is the top red, the mental is the middle, and the physical is in the bottom. And it in the form of the question, what should I do about? The answers in red, the answers in red are what we were looking for. So the answer says, demonstrate your goals as if it or they came from all there is. And plus, on the M is the mental and the P is the physical. Have a look at those other ones that come into the sentence as well and form the sentence with them and see if that clarifies anything. I will include this thought in my reading for you. And I'll do the in-between tarot. I've got a little bit of a different reading for you in mind because this is it feels really intense. And I feel like giving you the encouragement of trusting your gut, because your gut always knows what to do and knows what's right. And sometimes things that are right are very hard to do. And I just send you all my love and strength as you are working through this experience. So this is quick, very informal. I hope this gives you some insight. There's some other stuff here too. Let me just kind of pause and see where these pictures have anything to do with it. So there's a bit of importance with the sun there. It says the sun's message is believe that what you visualize is real now, and you will surely see your heart's desire come into being. And the sun's warning. Hold on, let me see if I can. Sorry if that's not clear. The sun's warning, even the greatest ruler has to listen to the advice of others. An unrestrained ego can do more damage to you and your creations than an enemy can. Ooh, okay, I'm going to look up in Capricorn now. Alright, in Capricorn, it mentions the winter solstice, which is the bleakest day of the year. But the next day the sun began its northward climb. With each succeeding midday, it moved to the rebirth of spring. And we're right on summer solstice, so big changes, big changes. Associations. Capricorn rules crystallization like snowflakes and all that is apparently solid and permanent in this world of change. It rules the conservative, disciplined climb to the top, keeping our passions in check. The parts of the body ruled by Capricorn are bones, teeth, skin, and nails, because they are solid structures that keep us together, and also the knees, where are we? Because they hold us erect. People born under the time of Capricorn function best when they can apply a dedicated, focused approach to the achievement of a goal whose value is recognized by society. All right, let me look up in the 9th house. Okay, so the ninth house derives its meaning from the 10th house, which is about where you're going and your goals and things like that. While the authority figures symbolized by the 10th house derive and exercise their power through personal interaction, the 9th house symbolizes the authority of concepts and ideas that are respected by the world. When a 10th house authority figure tries to influence us, there are usually other factors involved that require us to consider this influence seriously. But the influence of a 9th house authority is important because we know it has made an impression on others, and so we will seek it out. We may have heard about the philosophy of this ninth house source because of another ninth house process, the widespread dissemination of knowledge. This bridge brings the internet, publishing, and broadcasting under the heading ninth house activities. These concepts could be twisted to represent propaganda and fake news unless we use our higher mind, our ability to see the forest and not just the trees, to discriminate between what is being presented to us as absolute truth and what we know to believe to be true. There goes into a lot of talk about wise judgment, respected authority leads to the concepts of justice and laws, but they must exist within the framework of the culture that gives rise to their existence. Customs must be considered when framing laws. Combination of customs and philosophies. There's and it talks just like it's easy to see why travel that expands your understanding of the world and your place is in a ninth house affair. Ninth house enables you to form goals that are not solely based on the influence of personal experience and teachings. The perspective allowed by the ninth house offers us the opportunity to step outside our individual self and view the world a little more the way God might see it, with tolerance and appreciation for the differences of others. The ninth house is ruled by the planet Jupiter and the sign Sagittarius. All right, that may be clear as mud, but back to these three phrases here. Demonstrate your goals as if they came from all there is. All right, I love you, my friend. I will send this off to you right away.